Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here again at BONK. I get a lot of requests for this one, so I figure we go ahead and get this one in and out. Shouldn't be too much of an update, honestly. It hasn't really done very well recently. It does look like it's compressing, getting ready for some kind of increased pressure. In other words, when you have price action kind of getting closer to itself, opens and closes the same areas all the time, there's more potential for the price to break out. We don't see any specific patterns here just yet, but what I want to look at is the daily time frame and kind of note a few key factors. We have a doji candle from yesterday and another doji from today. A lot of times when you see like a double doji candle, the price action will have a tendency of reversing itself because it has like a day of indecision, and then the day after is like, okay, well, if we're indecisive, we're just going to go ahead and choose a side. So a lot of times it will see more volatility following that. So just be prepared for some increased volatility. Quick congrats as well to our community members. Just some awesome profits here from our premium group. We took, what was it, 113% in 2 days on a near protocol long position. That was a 6x leverage trade. And of course, we have a previous trade that cleared from last year, which is nice. I don't think anyone's still in that, but it is a nice consolation, right? So again, that being said, take a look here at BONK. We want to look at a couple of key factors. So RSI is above 50, below 70. It's a good sweet spot there. While it doesn't really tell us too much about what's going to happen next, it lets us know we're still kind of on the right side of the tracks, okay? We can also confirm being above the 20-day SMA on the daily that we're also in good shape, okay? So until we break below that, we can expect the trend to, the overall trend, big picture trend, to move up, all right? That doesn't mean that the price isn't going to drop down any further. It just implies that the overall sense of this continuation is going to continue in the upward direction once this hits, okay? Again, not a reason to take a trade. We have a MACD divergence here forming, super strong telling sign there. I don't love to use it on the daily, but it is important to recognize that the overall sentiment here is bearish in that regard. There's just one indicator though, okay? Don't worry about it. It hasn't happened yet. Until we diverge officially, we're still in good shape, okay? So again, we're at this point where we're in good, everything's looking good on the daily, right? However, we got some indicators letting us know that it could change negatively soon if things don't happen in the near future, which is why we look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame to kind of get perspective on that. We can see we're below a key level resistance at that 200,000, as I mentioned before. That's an important level. So until we can break up above that and officially close above, I don't think we have any potential for the price action to continue. Because a lot of times what happens is prices will go in a descending trend, right? That's trend number one. Trend number two is range bound activity, which we're seeing right now. Trend number three, in order to have an ascending trend, we need to be able to see the price break above a key level resistance and start working its way up certain levels and establishing higher highs and higher lows. We don't have that yet. So again, we got to presume the price will be range bound until it isn't, right? That being said, taking a look here at some indicators. We're below 50 on the RSI, not fantastic, but money flow index is high. That's a good sign. We have more money coming into the coin. It's ultimately what we're going to look for. We have a stochastic divergence for the second time. That also implies the price could pull back. So that's why when things get compressed, it gets a little funky, and it's hard to really anticipate what's going to happen next here. So truth is, these indicators are all kind of conflicting and not really working very well. This is a prime example. When the MACD starts to squeeze, something's going to happen soon. It's just hard to really say what, right? You can almost flip a coin at this point. Hourly time frame, let's see if there's any confirmational indicators letting us know that we're in good shape. Because again, Ichimoku cloud is good about that. We're below the cloud still, again, averaging itself out right at that 200,000 mark. And of course, we got the conversion line and the baseline there, all in this little tight little area. So again, all the more reason to not take a trade right now. Wait for confirmation. If it breaks above this trend line and these trends and starts establishing higher highs and higher lows, then we can probably take a confident position to the upside. Between now and then, it's best just to pump the brakes, relax, take it easy, and not consider a trade at this point. Okay. And I know those are fighting words for a lot of people too, because they're just itching to take a trade. But again, if you're doing that, you're doing it wrong. We look for reasons not to take a trade, not for reasons to take a trade. You should never convince yourself you're going to try to take a trade here, because it will inevitably take a trade that you regret. And sometimes it might work out for you, but most of the time it won't. Okay. Again, all the more reason why we use low leverage, low position sizes in our trades. Like for example, we took some massive profits from Solana. Of course, there's near protocol and VeChain. This is just a couple of days ago, but these trades are mainly because I'm waiting for confirmation. And I analyze 20 to 30 coins a day, and I can tell you that in that time frame, I might find one or two that meet my qualifications. So if that gives you any perspective, that's just kind of what I do. All right, it's my day job. Nothing to it there. A lot of fun though. I greatly appreciate the awesome feedback. Also, thanks to the wonderful feedback to our new members who are using Bitunix. Phenomenal exchange. You use my link to register. You get some healthy benefit rewards. Make sure you take advantage of that. Link down below for those. I do recommend, of course, utilizing their trailing stop loss feature and, of course, their their multiple targets. I have a walkthrough on that in my Bitunix section if you're kind of curious how to utilize that exchange. Thanks again for the awesome feedback, though. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Comment below, let me know your thoughts, and like the video. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one.